live. Ray, welcome, brother. How you doing? Ray is the first one here. What's going on, brother? Man, was that wing something? Or, well, man, couldn't get over the speed of that thing. Wow. I actually have a wing, too. Just got to build it. Not now, it's later to come. Need some skills to fly that. I need Ray's plane skills. It was a fun time out there yesterday, though. Even though E-Drone lost his quad, it sucked. But the other thing was ripping, man. It was.
Hey, Ray.
And I got footage of all the drones chasing it. They couldn't even catch it. Two people literally dropped their drones out the sky because of the battery warped itself. Like a 4S battery ran down to 7 volts. No, we didn't find any drones. Let's go. He doesn't have.
May not be gone. Maybe in a tree.
It may be in a tree. The guy's property we fly on. He's called Rob. Check him out, man. Go check him out on Facebook. Fly by Drone, man. He's really cool, really cool. I mean, awesome group of people. That's their field there and all. Rob's, it's really nice. But, yep, about an hour, maybe about an hour, I guess, hour and a half, maybe. Depends on how you drive. Nathan likes drones. Welcome, brother. But yeah, it was cool, man. I was like, I only flew one pack. I did the Inspire. I was taking my time. I didn't want to go out there and rush myself because I knew I would end up something like that happen to me would happen to Eric, and I didn't want that turn something fun into being crazy. Because man, him leaving without his drone, that sucked. And I had to leave twice without it. So the first time it killed me leaving, and then I had to go up today. Not had to, but I went up today looking for it and had to leave today without it too. So it happens. And you watch a lot of the bigger channels and all, they'll tell you when you lose your FPV, when in doubt, throttle out. I don't believe that. I think if you lose vision, lock them props and let it fall. Or at least if you think you're capable, pop them goggles off and line of sight it. If not, just pop the goggles off and let it fall and watch where it's falling to. That way it gives you an area about where it's at. That's the only thing. We don't have and it's, if you could see from the video, it's huge.
15 acres.
Yeah, it's 15 acres, so it's quite looking for a 5-inch quad. MX Rider, what's up, brother? No, man, didn't find it. I wish. I was hoping to take that thing to him. I was just going to call him on his job. Wherever he was out on the road, I was going to meet up with him and just give it to him. Ray, that wasn't the Mavic. That was a race drone that did that. Josh that I fly with was over there, and he just threw up like this and, did come back down. And at that time, I moved the Inspire over there. That was a race drone that came down and smacked the propeller. And the only thing I think was good is the propeller was spinning, so the prop was going this way, so it threw the race drone away from it. I have to ask Josh if he got anything in his footage over that. I know he saw when he went down, you know, when he looked over, he might have had a glip of the Inspire. Yeah, that was close, man. Our here is, you know, the Inspire's got sound in the area. That thing's pretty loud. And next thing you hear, clack, clack. I'm like, whoa. Like, I get that thing up, man, and get it out of there. Yeah, that was scary, bro. Real scary. It didn't do nothing to it. That's why I said it hit the propeller. But that happens when you take something like this out around, you know, the race drones like that. Because on a race drone, you don't have Carpenter Rig, welcome. On a race drone, you don't have. Think of it. Be nice to have a camera on the bottom, on the top. You know what I mean, all the way around. You don't have that ability. So on something like that, that's why I'm scared to take it in the field and just put it up, fly around it. I'm scared I might hit it because you don't know. Like them, I wonder if you can even pick the propellers up in the. I guess you could, but even you know, if you're at a certain level, you're not even gonna see them props and fly right into them. So I don't even attempt it. Not with that. I'll do it with something else. Well, nothing like my solo neither, but it was scary. But it didn't. Nothing happened, so it's all good. Yeah, everybody thinks it was the Mavic. It wasn't. Because if you actually look, the drone comes up and flips over the Inspire. Bill, dronologist, welcome. But if it would have happened, it would have happened, you know. It would have been a bad day, you know. But guess what? They make parts every day for it. Like I said, when you take a filming platform around, you know, race drones like that, you gotta expect something happens. Nay, have some bad news, brother. My Bardwell board has done that thing where whatever you power source you're using, it feeds it straight through your camera, and that's the only way I can power the cameras through the board. It burnt up the turtle camera. No more than 9 volts, and it put 12.3 to it because I put a 3S battery on it, and it smoked. I was confused, man. I was like, what the heck happened here? But then I started doing my homework and rewinding and remember, and that's the thing that happens. They corrected it on version 2 board. But yeah, it burned it up. The little camera started smoking. And I looked, and that's what it was. No more than 9 volts, and I put 12.3. He's like, right? I was like, what is wrong? I just had the camera on here that run 9 volts. I was clueless, you know? He's a PJ. I heard that. I got told that yesterday. And some these guys like, I got 2 of them pieces of shit, but it flies beautiful. I mean, so what I'm gonna do is I guess I could put like a voltage thing on there. You know what I mean? Like the little tiny things you tighten the screw down. Bob the biker was telling me and adjust the voltage on it. That's probably what I do because the flight control is beautiful. Now, I mean, I guess I'm saying that, but I hope it is. I haven't really flown it since it did that, so. Yeah, Rick, it put too much power to it. I put the capacitor on it, dang. Look, when that happened, I took the capacitor off. I'm like, how would the capacitor... I don't know how the capacitor would interact with that, but somehow... Yeah, step down, Rick, exactly. Thank you, brother. Oh, you're a boss, brother. I appreciate it. I will definitely make sure it is on 9 volts at this point. Actually, you know what I'm thinking too? I'm not even going to do it to the Bardwell board. I'll do it to my TBS frame because I did it to the Bardwell. I was thinking, well, it's an F4. It would go good in hand with that, you know, the capacitor, the camera. So I'll do it on my TBS with the F3 board because the F3 board, I do get a little bit of lines, you know, in it. So that's the one I'll do it on, and I know that's good. Ed, love my drones. Yeah, man, it started smoking. I'm like, I unplugged the barrel. I'm like, I thought I saw smoke. And I conformal coated everything. So I thought that's what it was, maybe. Just that burning off a little bit. But everyone's like, no, that shouldn't have did that. Oh, you're awesome, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, man, this thing here that you sent me, this little heat gun, you're absolutely correct. This thing is amazing. I was like, heat shrinking stuff was okay. You know, doing it with a lighter and all that, or the you know, soldering iron. That thing there, you can just don't matter what's around it, just and it's. I mean, it takes care of it quick. RC Voodoo, welcome, brother. Has to be 5 volts. Yeah, and that's what I said. Because I was confused when I tested it with a meter. I'm like 12.3 volts. Why would they put that? And I got to thinking, I remembered that they said, because if you remember underneath there, you have to solder. You got three little bars. You have your center one, which is neutral, and then off to the side, you have a 3-volt, 3.3, I think. They have like a 5. And that's what you had, or like 9. It was 9 volts or 3 volts or something like that. And then, so they said when the board does that, it puts all that together and it comes out with like, so whatever you plug in, if I plug in a 5S battery into it right now, it would smoke the camera I got on it right now. Because I got a Rotorite Swift 1 on it. And it would smoke it. What drone is next to you, Chris? The drone on the right of the Inspire. This one here, Bill. This is the 3DR Solo, brother. This is what I just did that flight, my last camera bird. This is what I used. They're amazing machines, man. A lot of people don't like them because Solo is, gone now, but they're still around. They're coming back out with who they working with now, Unique and all that.
Yeah, they've partnered up with Unique and they're doing government work right now.
They're doing government work, but they're nice birds, man. Real nice birds. Stable platform. I used a GoPro 3 Hero in that thing, and man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's what I had. I had the capacitor on, then I soldered from the capacitor over to the VTX. And then, like I said, the Bardwell board, you got to use it because it's an AIO, so it's all in one. No PDB. It's all built in. First time mine's ever did that. I've never had that issue. Capacitor with nothing. Yeah, that's exactly where I put it at. Put it right on, going right in. In other words, right where my positive and negative came in, to the board, I just put it right with that. And I know capacitor couldn't do that because capacitor just makes it clean, cleaner stuff. Because I used to run car stereo systems, so I know in my cars when I turn it up, the lights would dim down and beat to the music. So I put a big capacitor on the back of it, and it stopped all that. It literally made it a lot better. Yeah, that 3DR Solo is nice, Bill. Got to look them up. Yeah, brother, it's nice. It's a nice machine to have. It's tough to find, and I say that, but then again, people are selling them more and more now, and they're getting. Mine is the original with the original gimbal. Yeah, it's so a lot of times you can find people selling the bird with the gimbal, and we've seen them at times like $400 with the gimbal. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful platform. And they say the batteries are running out, but you can still buy the batteries. Just think, about when they first come out with them. So when they first started production of this thing 3 years ago, that's when they made all the batteries. So you got to remember that that's 3 years ago batteries that's been made. But other than that, they're working right now. Philip Rose and them guys are working on a battery for it. It's going to cost a little bit, but I guarantee you the flight time, the work that they're putting in it will be amazing. It would be well worth it. You're awesome, Nay. Thank you, brother. I won't let no smoke come out of this one. I'm just, and you know what really threw me off on that was I continuity tested when I did the capacitor and all that, and that's what really threw me off when I plugged it in and saw smoke. I'm like, okay, so I popped the top back off of the drone, and that's when I saw it was coming right out from behind the camera. And then once I checked the leads, I should have did check the leads first, I guess. I didn't understand what could happen, on that Bardwell board, but now I totally understand. It just sent it straight through. But I want to do it because I want to show, everybody what you've been talking about, the crystal clear FPV. I saw your video, and it's beautiful. And see, that's what I said. I think on the Bardwell board is really kind of defeating the purpose of that anyway, because he already did a good job on filtering the camera. Believe it or not, it's got pretty good footage. What I was, I'm trying to think, was I flying with? No, I wasn't flying with the Bardwell board before when you saw my footage. Nay said my footage looked like after a plane crash. I had to admit with, I had to agree with him because it was. It's kind of like you bang your head and you get up, you're like looking around. But I think that's all to antennas too, and that DVR. Because now a lot of people don't realize is what you see. Because like a lot of people think I'm seeing that in my goggles as I'm flying. I'm not. That's what the DVR is picking up. Because the DVR kind of picks up like a lower quality than what you're seeing actually. But yeah, it definitely FPV. The clear FPV is definitely what you want. You know, because that's I think to me that's what you got to put in your drone. Like you can get the other flight controllers and motors do the same thing as everything else, but when it comes to the, you need to have gotta have them eyeballs. Nice. I got that instead of the Bebop too. Well, I would have picked it before the Bebop too. Probably not a lot of people would agree with you on that. Okay, the micro version of it. I hear you. So that GPS module thing, Crystal was looking that up. So you hook it up through Betaflight. We're watching Albert Kim. Now the thing is, when you lose your quad, is it something that you just look on like a I guess like a app for like the GPS coordinates or something, or is it something that because he said when he gets in trouble he flicks it a switch and then so is it something that the drone flies back to you like a return to home type thing? I thought that would be pretty weird. A quad.
So what happens if you lose your battery? Are you just turbo screwed?
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. So if you lose the battery, so if it doesn't come back and it does crash and you lose the battery, is the GPS coordinate locked out? You know, where it doesn't have no power because it does hook through your UART. Birdman, what's up, brother? Mike. Mike, I'm not sure. He might. You never know.
Yeah, what is it? He's booked into the hotel until Wednesday.
Yeah,
now?
he's booked into Wednesday now because power in the area where you know his house is still the problem. He wants to get back
to his house
and getting to his house because a lot of the flooding and you know the rivers and stuff. But yeah, he's ready. Oh man, he's ready to get back. I can promise you that. But yeah, after Eric lost his drone yesterday, I don't know. It's just something tells me. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that I've learned. Everyone says the Unify, TBS Unify, VTX. Everyone says about that thing, right? They are expensive. Don't get me wrong, but I can promise you, when you are around other racers and stuff, and they have that VTX, it's kind of like it all works together. It's kind of if you even we all break our channels down. Like the guy Rob, excellent man. He goes through everything, told you the whole course, showed you the walk, everything, and even broke everybody down on channels and made sure you're with this channel, that channel. But you still get bleed over, and that's what I want to get the Unified TBS to put in one of my rigs just for running up there, because then well not just up there, but when we're all together and you want to run with 3 or 4 of us flying together, because that is fun when you fly drones with other people and you're chasing them and you see them in the camera and stuff. That's fun. Wow, race drone that comes back to you. That would be pretty crazy. Just something you wouldn't expect, I guess. I have a race drone, and I have like before I don't know, just me flying. I've always that's why like when I bounced off the asphalt before when me and my son went flying, I'd always disarm if something happened. Like as soon as I go to flip a roll and I see black, I'm just on I know my transmitter. I throw that switch right, and everyone goes, call it the bitch switch, right? But the thing is, I think there is a time to throttle out but then there's a time when not to. I think when you're coming around, you know what I mean, and you're coming around like a tree, and you're coming up on it quick, maybe turn the quad and then throttle out when in doubt, you know what I mean? But when you lose eyeballs, I wouldn't think throttling out. That would be the worst thing to do, honestly. And Eric realized that. It sucks. But everyone, when you get in a panic, you guys know you don't think clearly. Your reactions, or whatever, that's what gets you in trouble. Okay, so kind of like well, I guess telemetry and RSSI wouldn't do you no good if you lost your battery. See, that's the thing. We're not sure if he lost his battery, or was it just the drone was far away from us that we could not hear nor see. Because if you don't know, I'll let you know. If you plug in your race drone and just leave it set there, your ESCs will start chiming out. And they say, and I wouldn't recommend doing it. See if yours did it, because some people, I don't know how true it is. Some people say they've done it and their ESCs have locked up or went nuts doing it. I've never had it happen with my Wizard. I plugged it in before working here on the bench, and time goes by and it just starts beeping. You couldn't hear none of that yesterday or today. It was real quiet up there today. You remember how the crickets were out? It was nothing today because it rained, so everything was quiet. Fly bar, what's up, Mike? Heath. What do you say us going to eHang 1.0 to 3.0, which I think nobody has done it yet? Well, you're talking about mine up here. Are you saying reach out to eHang? If that's what you're talking about, I had suggestions for that. The road is hard to follow, shall I say, on that. Jewish redneck preppers, welcome. I love it with the transmitter mount. That thing right now with the transmitter, that eHang Ghost drone, wow. Scratch it then, Steven. Welcome, Broken Quad. His butt itches. Damn, you beat me again. Hey, I'm thinking, man, my wheels are always turning here, bro. That's when Crystal says I'm in here till 1 or 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning. That's because they're turning. That's when I do the best thinking, I believe. RC crazy. Eric in the house. But yeah, that's all I guess I can say to it is the road is hard to follow on that part. That would be the easiest way to just say it ain't worth it. Just enjoy what we got, I guess. I do have a guy he's in Pennsylvania area, and he is going to send me his Ghost drone, just like mine, the 1.0, because he wants me to do the same exact thing to his. And another one has talked about sending me a 2.0 to do it. What's wrong? Tired. Bradley, Silver Top Flyer, welcome. Yeah, Ed, it is. It literally is. And the thing is with Eric yesterday, when Mrs. RC, welcome. When Eric threw out the SOS, it was too many quads in the air. No one could, see where the thing was falling from because, quads were going everywhere, and it was hard to, just look up at the sky and see one falling. And that's why I said, we didn't hear you. You guys know if you crashed one of these race drones, I've been up like 100 feet and you hear that thing.
Try filming all of them plump, at the same time.
And you hear that thing plump the ground, but you didn't hear none of that. And it, like I said, the weeds up there, man, they're tough. That field is tough. I mean, Rob said right out the gate, he said, if you go off in the field, I hope you have a loud enough buzzer. He said, because we have lost them out there before, and they found them when they bush hog, and you already know the bush hog. I mean, that sounds right there, right? So you know what that does to a drone. It just ate it up. He used to go to Baker's. I actually went up. Me and Russell went up today, like I said, and looked for it. I ended up coming back home, man. I laid down for a while. I was beat. I think it's from being out there yesterday in the heat and going back up today. Yep, Steven said he will sell a ghost drone to anyone who wants to get into one for $75. And he'll mail it to me if you want to do the mod, and then get up with me and we'll take care of the rest. No, not so much windy here, just it's muggy. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like they said, oh, it's not going to hit the 90s, but that humidity jumped up. It might be in the 80s, but that humidity's high. It's like warm enough, and then you get like sprinkles of rain every now and again, enough to where you're not going to fly. I could take out the green machine conformal coat it, but I'm going to listen to myself, you know, from here out. When myself tells myself, nah, don't do it, don't do it. And the other time I'm like, yeah, get the camera, come on, get some footage. And that's when things go wrong. It's actually managed to stay in the air for a little bit. Yeah, right. See, Ed, you'll learn that, brother. You get the kid comes out in you when you're flying these. You know, it does. The fastness, the quickness, your adrenaline starts pumping. You start doing stupid things.
I don't care how old they are.
Virgin,
I watch the
FPV,
kids come
welcome.
out and all of those guys.
Oh yeah, we get up
no
there.
No matter what. I mean, grinning ear to ear like it's Christmas Day.
Like two quads bang together. You think, you know, someone wants to get upset. They don't, man, no one gets upset. They're all like, yeah, woo. Josh, actually, guys, check out his channel. He has a video up. He chased the wing, and I don't want to spoil his video, but let's just say he caught the wing. That's all I'm saying. and I say caught the wing, but Tito was just running a course and letting them guys stay with him. Because man, when Tito,
that was
amazing. When Tito got on that wing and ripped it. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it was 3 quads chasing that fixed wing, and it was beautiful. I mean, just to be there, the camera doesn't do justice. You're just like, and that thing, when he goes up and he comes down like this, you can see him good. But when he levels off, man, like this, kind of like my hand coming at you, you see my hand good. But then, you know, when I put my finger there, and imagine something moving about 100 miles an hour and trying to see that's pretty wicked. I was like, that slide was running up my mouth. TDR in the house. Brian, welcome, brother. Crystal, take a snooze.
If I do that now,
yeah, we're not going to be up late tonight.
Up.
I promise you that. It's going to be an early night for me.
Somebody took a nap today.
Thank you, Nay. I appreciate you, brother. I will take my time with this one. I took my time with the last one. That's something I feel like I'm at fault either way you look at it, but I can't. That's just something I don't think I could have prevented. I wasn't that much on that, if you know what I mean, aware of that was going to happen. But it did. Deaf drone pilot. Scott, welcome, brother. No, Brian, I didn't find it. They were going to bush hog it today, too, so.
Maybe in the trees.
Yeah, maybe in the trees, you know, and they're going to start losing their leaves and whatnot. And it was an awesome place. So I definitely will be going back there and flying. Rob is an epic guy, dude. If you guys are on Facebook, if you want, check out Fly by Drone. Really, really good group. I know you guys are like far away, but it's
Rick,
something you might be into.
Check out MD Speed Run with the wing. 113 mile an hour. It was actually clocked with a radar gun.
Yeah, 113 was the fastest he had. And that, I was told that was his slowest runs because he's done that on a 3S, and that was a 5S. When he hit that 5S, I'm going to tell you what, that thing screamed. Night Train. I tell you, when he first threw that wing up, what got me, I'm over to the right side of the field at this point because, you know, I'm sitting there watching the wing, and all of a sudden a Typhoon H comes across. I'm like, so my eyes, like, you know, I'm like following it back across the field, finding out who's got the transmitter. And Indigo Rhino, Ryan, welcome, brother. And then next thing you know, takes this wing and they just hear like you know how a wing, if you guys don't know, they have to power them up some. They have to throw the throttle up a little bit. So man, that thing sounded like a fire siren going off. You know, like if you live near a firehouse, that volunteer sound, or that's what I call it when they call the people in because we have a volunteer one. Oh, it sounds like you're living like right here next to that thing when that thing went up. I was like, what the heck is that? He's like, oh, it's Tito with his wing. I was like, whoa, I didn't think that wing was gonna make that kind of noise.
It's an exotic sound.
Yes, it's definitely an exotic sound, and speed's unbelievable.
Oh,
brother, E-Drone, welcome, brother. Thank you, brother. Man, I was hoping. Russell is usually good with that. I'm thinking, Eric, that it's not in that field. Dude, we hit that whole field. I say we. I done like, you know where the soccer thing is, that front area there? Well, if you walk that area, there's kind of a road that goes this way too, kind of all the way around. So I searched that whole section there. Night, Brian. Thank you for stopping in, brother. I appreciate you. And then Russell hit, man, he hit that like whole area. He was all over that thing, zigzagging back and forth. And maybe on the other side of those trees. That's what I'm thinking. It got somewheres. Mike Brooks, I'm interested to go through. Mike Brooks in there? Huh? I didn't say. Someone named Mike is selling one S2. Oh, okay. Steven said Mike selling it. Yeah, I was hoping to God to pick that thing up. I was gonna call you, man. Like, where you at? Green Patches, welcome. I have to go out. Have a good one, Nay. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Usually some kid. Well, Steven, I don't know if a kid around there is gonna find it. There is 12 acres.
It's fields.
Yeah, it's just fields for days. That's Mike Kelman. It is definitely fields for days. And like I was telling them, Eric, it was difficult, you know, when you threw the SOS out there. Hey guys, quad coming down. I don't know where, because I'm like this at that point. But then, you know, the what was it, 3 quads in the air? You know, it was hard to find. You know, look at one that was just falling. Like your eyes want to, like, you know, go off with the other ones. That's what I was looking at. We clicked that link on yours there, E-Drone, and watched Albert Kim with that. That GPS to me is alright, but I don't know that buzzer. If the buzzer, see, sometimes the buzzer though, because like if you, me myself, I would probably mount the buzzer to the drone, inside the drone, because I think that's a different thing too. If you throw the buzzer off the drone or something, that's gonna screw you. Hey, Ryan, that Tyro 99 is nice, bro.
You got excited.
Real nice.
There's a difference, baby.
Yeah, bro, I tell you, and a lot of you guys know, if you watch the bigger channels, they tell you to punch it. They tell you when in doubt, punch out. I always click my switch. I don't know, I just do. Night Train says I use my motors as speakers and feeders. We think he got unplugged, Mike. Nothing. Either unplugged or that far away from us that we could not see nor hear it. They're over there. Their drone started beeping or something. Eric's like, wait a minute, listen, you hear it? You hear it? I'm thinking, man, good night. Tell me something. You hear something. I actually walked the field, Eric, the race field, because I was like, maybe it's just laying here somewhere and we're just overlooking. I kind of like looked, you know, different areas. No, JC Fishing Channel, didn't find it, brother. Thank you, stopping by. You wanted after that wing, Eric, and that was, I'm gonna tell you what, it took all it was for me not to throw a drone up and go after that wing, because I'm gonna tell you, that was epic to watch. 3 drones go after a wing, and this guy's just cruising, and they're running them drones so hard and pitching them. To see that drone, you know, we've all done it flying the drones. You know, we've all just took it, thrown it like this. But to watch them run like that, I mean, consecutive, you know, like just never flatten that drone back out. That was pretty cool. That's some pretty good skills too. Honestly. Okay, see, that's what I've been hearing, Virgin. A lot of good about that. That's what I said though. I wouldn't want, like, if I got that, I would mount that in my drone somewhere. It's like I would have to get one for each drone, if you know what I mean, because I wouldn't want to keep moving them back and forth. Hey Eric, you said you were looking at maybe a bind and fly one that Tyro 99 that Indigo Rhino was speaking of at Banggood.com. That's, dude, that's a nice quad, and you actually build it. Actually, you know, you got to put everything together. Drone Pool, Dan just got it and put it together. Check out, you know, I know you watch Dan, but I'm saying if you haven't yet, check out his. I'm buying one per. Yeah, one per quad, exactly. That's, and I feel you, because I mean, I don't know. It just sucks. That area is so huge. And you know, everybody gets on me for my footage. Was it great? Was it great? Cool. Everybody gets on me for my DVR footage, but that's why. So like when you see me post the footage, it's kind of like jacked up a little bit. That's what it is from my DVR. But that's why I run that DVR. Everyone has told me that. They said, man, run that DVR because you can always go back. Actually, Night Train told me, he said, man, I've lost antennas and went back and found it due to a DVR. Like, awesome. Bob the Biker, what's up, brother?
I think we're all dragging ass today.
Yeah, what today seemed like, I don't know, maybe the moon's too close to us or something. I don't know, I was dragging ass today too. I ain't no reason to be dragging ass. Bro, if you can find them for like $6 each, that would be amazing. Because the ones, what are the other ones out there? They're like 12 or 13 bucks, I think. I'm ordering Tyro right now. Awesome, Ryan. Get it. Do it. Earl RC, Alvin in the house. Welcome, brother. So that the battery gets charged. Yeah, that's what they say. And you know, it's kind of like these guys on my Phantom that I use. So if something perhaps my Phantom goes down, you know, and the battery ejects, these guys run off their own battery, and you can charge. I've charged these probably once since I've had them, and I'm flown many a times with them, and you can see these guys in the air. Trust me, even in the daylight. So that's what I was thinking, that buzzer would be good, but thank you, Virgin. But you have to. I would mount mine to my quad, no doubt. There's no way, because I wouldn't want it to get thrown off the quad. That would be the only thing that would screw you, right? It beeps at the battery if you lose power, and that's the only thing that would screw you, is it would get thrown from the quad. Oh, I can take care of that. But yeah, it's kind of like my luck. I'd go there, beep, 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 beep. The freaking buzzer would be laying on the ground. We trust you, Chris. I hear you. Thank you. It's been a long day. Yeah, right. Hey, I don't know though, because not all the time with DVR footage will you find it. Not unless I'm not that good at with the DVR find stuff yet. But I lost a TBS Unify antenna over there. $20 antenna. I can't find it. I looked at the DVR and watched where the drone kind of flipped down. Because you know what gets me? You guys know in your camera, you can put your goggles down, set the drone right next to your head right here, and see the distance, and then lift your goggles up. That distance isn't as far as it shows you in that your bird. Hellcat buzzer costs $30. So yeah, $30. See, I would skip over that. $12 just for all my drones I got for the ones I fly. Like, that gets expensive. But I totally understand being in your shoes right now, Eric. It would be well worth it. No more quads. I understand that, brother. Helicopter, Justin, what's up, brother? Damn, I hear you, Mike. So I said I'd mount mine to it.
Sometimes, Bob.
Yeah, it does. Like when over there when what made me notice it in that yard over there when I go around that one tree and go out to that field and come back around those trees and I just keep going around the tree like this, you know, I noticed that. I'm like, man, it looks so far in that camera, and then you take the goggles off and you're like, I don't remember being that far, and it's not. It's not far at all, but it looks like it is. Star Cop, thank you, brother. You're a small battery. I said, I think the GPS thing would be good too, in certain ways, I guess. If it's something that would be powered, I think for the GPS, I would rather have it be something that would do like the buzzer. Like, you know what I mean? How the buzzer powers itself and then would stay, so the GPS would power itself and stay good for, you know, shit, a week. Well, I guess week might be too much. 3 days maybe, like the buzzer. But I guess it takes a lot more to run the GPS stuff. I don't know. Looks like you soldered right into a UART. But I watch Albert Kim. Yeah, see, and that's another thing with the buzzer too, is depending on how your quad's flipped upside down. I noticed with my Manus, when I crash it, the buzzer would be pointing to the ground. You couldn't hear that thing beeping at all, unless you were right on top of it. Hey, Hella, you're good, man. Go live, bro. I'm good with that. You ain't no hard feelings here. You do, I'd entice him to stop over. No problem at all, brother. Do it. Send it.
Mike, stay out of the snowbank.
Mike's dad is snowbank.
Yeah, he said you won't hear that buzzer in the snowbank.
Yeah, well, that's why I said, and you know, everybody says don't run LEDs on your quad. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When I go to fly with people, I only flew one pack yesterday, and I observe. You know what I mean? I pick up what people are putting down, and I noticed they all had LEDs on their quads. Like, I watched one fly off into the woods. I walked right into the woods and picked it right up, and the one thing, it was beeping, but I didn't even need the beeper, because you know a beeper, you turn different ways. You know, that thing could be over here, and you're beeping hearing it over here. So you're still going to have to walk and figure out till you walk on top of it and zero things down. That light was bright. I mean, it was like, and I looked right down and saw it. Like tiny LEDs, dude, bright. I got one on the Ghost drone. Oh god, that thing in the daylight is bright, and it's only just the one little 3 little LEDs on it. I think it was. I think a lucky one is the one everyone's going with now. Yes, Kevlar strap. Yeah, I hear you. I know what you mean with them Kevlar straps. I got 2 of those. 22s. Uh-oh, F-22s are missing action, mate. I can imagine in snow you're not going to hear the buzzer the way it packs down. That's the problem with Discord, Star Cop. It's funny the way it works. Yeah, exactly. If it will prevent it, I guess it's worth it. But that's definitely like Kev's got this one set up with a buzzer and all on it, and I'm not used to that. Like my flight controller, like the Bardwell, when you first plug it in, got that sound, that little one to it. But other than that, it don't have no buzzer solder to it. But he's got the buzzer in here, and it's like inside here. So basically, I guess either way you look at this, this buzzer would still make it sound. And I don't even know if you could hear that. If you would be able to hear that loud enough outside. Let me grab my transmitter. If it was like in the weeds or bushes. You weren't talking?
No.
Kirk Mayberry, welcome.
Sorry, I'm like half asleep.
Ryan, RDFCD.
Steven wants to know what's the smallest and quietest GPS quad on the market under $600 that people should know about. The spark is way louder than it should be. It sounds like 1,000 Mormons missed.
Honestly, I don't know because the Mavic Air, you can hear that thing too. I'm not sure as far as what would be more quieter. I just got my ticket to Rotor Riot. Awesome. Got the ticket to Rotor Riot Rampage. Sweet. That was my next build. I hear you, Eric. Bring me your next build. You'll be scared to take that thing off the ground after that one doing that to you. So when I plug this in, you hear it. This one's got the buzzer and all. And then it's got where you lose it. And that's pretty, I guess, pretty loud in like a quiet area. But if you have like a noisy area,
Sweet.
You'd be surprised how out in the open, and that would be hard to hear. You just knocked me out of the way. Excuse me?
You're excused.
Man.
Look.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
So I'll just stick that down there for you.
All right, cool beans. Thank you, Virgin. You're awesome, brother. Plummet, Adam in the house. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's nice, Alvin, but when you're in like weeds and stuff like that, you'd be surprised how the dents would knock that sound away. But you would still hear it, like I said, like as quiet as it was out there today, we would hear it. But yesterday, the crickets and all that, to be honest with you, there was a lot of crickets out there yesterday. That's all you could hear.
And not in a good way.
They work good too. Awesome, brother. I would definitely get some of them and try them out, Virgin. Appreciate it. You say they work good? They work good. I'm hearing the Manus Q. It's real quiet. Just a little bigger than I would want. I like the Manus Q. I do. I think it's cool. I can't, like I said, I've never heard it or saw it in person, so I can't say what it is.
Adam wants to know if you've got a good video on finding an RX. he's trying to call 616 drills.
He has the Tyrannus. I can make a video. That ain't no problem. Oh, for Fly Sky? Sure. Do you know what receiver he has? The reason why I'm asking is some you have to hold the bind button, some you have to put the boot plug in. You know what I'm talking about, right? Just a little loop. You plug it in the channel, the bind channel. Yeah, let me see what I see. Do I have a video yet of it binding? Maybe that's why it's feeling good. But yeah, if not, I can make one, Adam. That's not a problem. Hey guys, I'm alive and well. Droner Jones, welcome. I'm alive and well. Wait. Her chair was vibrating on her back there. She was looking underneath of it, see if something's wrong.
No, my chair is not vibrating. It's not plugged in.
Oh, beans. Buzzers. This is a buzzer session. We have to, man, figure out something for Eric. That sucks. Damn, that sucks. I couldn't imagine, bro. I don't know how he drove away. I told Crystal, I said, man, I would have just been like, just go ahead and take the car home. I'll find my way back there later. I gotta stay and look for my drone. But you're lost up there because it's so huge. It's like, where to start looking?
That long grass is taller than
Any electric fences up there and all? So yeah, make it. Either way, Adam, it's easy. If he's probably just getting into it, he might have bought the transmitter. So if he just bought the transmitter, I'd probably say it come with the IA6B receiver, which I like the IA6B receivers. They're just bigger, you know, in that case and everything. Last time I had a buzzer, I was smoking a drink. Damn, Bob. The you leave off that, Bob. Last time I had a buzz. You know, we need one of them freaking Cicada things on our drones. Those things, you hear it.
Do not be on the electric fence.
Yeah, right, Starcops?
It's a shocking good time.
Well, I can't. It would be a shocking good part. I probably would say no.
It'd be a shocking good laugh for some of us.
Check it out. Like, did I have a Jeep on here? GPS tag. Yeah, Bradley, they do have one out. That they I imagine it's small. You look at these guys review like that one that Virgin sent. That thing it looks like it's that big on the thing. It probably Virgin what's small, because that's what them lights look like. They look pretty big when I got them. I mean, they were tiny. So I think what that one that Albert Kim did is tiny enough to put your quad somewhere. And you know, that's the thing with these quads. The more and more, I guess, it's going. Everyone's going with the slam thing. I like that look, but you know, when you start slamming everything, I see where you start coming in problems, not having enough room. Drone workshop, woo, in the house. Welcome, brother. What about rude awakening? Yeah, that would be a rude awakening. Got peeing. Oh, hit that fence.
No, hearing a kid scream due to peeing on the fence.
Yeah, I don't think that would be. That sounds worse than stomp the 4S out the gate. check this real quick. This one. Okay. Why the hell does Messenger keep doing that? And your phone number. Okay. I went into Messenger earlier and it did that. It said I timed out and it took me through the whole sign-in process again. Oh yeah, he's got the X6B. He's got the really good one then. Oh, that's very easy, Plummet. I don't know if you're talking to him right now, but it's that simple. Like, if you get him to jump in here, I could do it right here on video on the live stream. So, okay, guys, don't stress out. Cool, Dan. Glad you're doing good with all that. Need the chameleon. Yeah. That chameleon be a long time before I get one of them. Too much. Now, later on, once I get into it and I stop bashing things up, send him the link. Cool. Yeah, if he wants to jump in, I can do that for him right here. Let me see which one. Let's do this one right here. Yeah, I like that X6B. Of course, it doesn't matter what I like because I'm getting out of that stuff. Sucks because I just found the receiver that I like too. The IA6B, like I said, was nice, and I like it in this TBS frame because I can put it right on the tail end right there. But I gotta admit, FR Sky has them beat when it comes to tiny. Seems we're missing some normal. They're busy, Bob. I guess something to do. I know, Kirk, but you know my luck. Smash it in the ground. Oh, it would kill me. I wouldn't want to fly if I spent that kind of money on it. Not until I was like really super good. Yeah, hella, it's coming across us right now, and it's dispersed out in many different little storms. So, instead we get the rain and stuff from it, but that's about it. Nothing like what Cat went through. 616 drones, welcome, brother. Let me go grab a flash guy. Mo, welcome. So 616 drones. Try to get some. See here. All right, you're looking at your receiver, and on your receiver, you're gonna see those two little buttons, and the one button's gonna say bind, and one's gonna say update. You're gonna want to be focused on the one that's closest to the outside, the bind button. And then what you do from there is take, and this is pretty tricky at this point, you press down and hold that bind button while you plug in your battery. And make sure your battery's plugged in tight. You know, you get the chime and all that while holding down on that. And then once your battery's plugged in tight, go ahead and let go of that button at that point. It'll be flashing. Mars, welcome, brother. Thank you, brother. Good day to you too. Yeah, I see that. I pressed the bind button and power up. Yes. Now on your transmitter, all you're going to do is press the bind button and hold it in, and then power on your transmitter. And you see mine says RX binding. That's because I didn't press the button. But yours should pop up and say binding okay. Then the procedure is from there. Once it says binding is okay, and your transmitter will come on and do this. Pop up to its normal screen and whatnot. Turn off your transmitter and unplug the drone, and then cycle everything. Then turn your transmitter on, and then plug in the drone, and you should be bound up. I have the X-Lite no binding button. Okay. The X-Lite. I can't read this right here. Okay, I thought you might have had the i6. X-Lite. Okay, I see. I didn't even know that transmitter was available. I know that one the Star Cop just got was out with Avenger or something like that. Or no, Nirvana, that's what it was. Yeah, I can look it up for you when I get off the stream here. I'll do some homework for you and reach out to a couple people. Somebody I might know might have it. So now that I know what radio you work, I thought you had the i6. I'm sorry. No, brother, hey, no problem. That's what this stream's all about. If you ever have a problem, jump in the stream and let's go with it. That's exactly what I'm here for, man. That's what I love to do. Sorry I couldn't help you out. I wish I'd known more about that radio. JD, what's up, brother? Drone Pool here. Welcome, Dan. No problem, brother. Anytime. Cool beans, Clement. No, it's a headache at times binding them things. Not all of them are the same, and that's the difference. And when you jump around, to be honest with you, I think the Tyrannus is the way you bind it. It's not hard, but it's a little different than the FlySky. The FlySky, the same way I just showed 616, you would do that. So if you didn't have that one receiver he has, you have another one with the little channel with all the pins, and it just has like a little connector, a boot one, and it's got like a loop. You just plug that in. Same situation. Power it up when that's plugged in. Hold the bind button, turn the transmitter off. Pull the bind, unplug the battery, pull the bind button, plug it back in. When are you sending me all your drones? I think if I ever hit Stewie status, y'all know UAV features. He has like the whole room full of drones. I found a woman cooking a steak.
That ain't happening.
Awesome. Nate said X-Lite is a good one. Cool. He said, I found a woman to make me a steak, but she ate it. She ate it all. Well, that's not good. UAV features, JC. He's a real big guy in our drone community. So if you see my little wall back here, my little petty thing here. No, I love my wall. But yeah, so look at the race drones here. Now imagine this whole, and my wall is small, even the top to bottom. Man, he has a whole entire wall full of nothing but race drones. It is cool. How's Kaz doing, Mars? Working, right? Huh? Joe supposed to call me? Oh, he might be busy. I wonder if any guys have Tyrannus. 616 drones, interactive DNA, has the X-Lite. My closet is cooler. Yeah, Steven has a cool closet, you guys. We never saw it. He just opens up doors, throws drone in there, and shoves door shut. Working. I figured she'd be working. I keep forgetting you guys are a day ahead. Man, I wish you guys could see some lottery numbers just on the back.
Right?
We all have made a video telling why all radios should copy the X-Lite.
First stop, Australia.
Your closet is full of unflown drones. Yeah, untested and not approved. Steven just takes out the box, rubs it, and then puts it back in.
Not true. He flies them. Remember, he goes like this.
Oh yeah, it's a little test flight.
He flies them.
Fly the X-Lite, you forget. Radio. I can understand that the way it's shaped, like a gamer style transmitter. Drinking fruit punch now. Fruit punch, Mike? Cool. Huh? Adam. Are you able to bind it to any drone?
Yeah. Steven is the Wall Street drone.
Wall Street.
One way to look at it.
Yeah, one way to look at it, Steven. Thomas, what's up, brother? Thomas Gertis in the house.
Did you say Thomas? What you got
TPLA?
TPU.
Huh? Yeah.
Big difference.
Thomas. Squishy. Look, it's a whole roll of Twizzlers, guys.
That's not even funny.
Where is it? Yeah, it is because I look at a little animal pop out here. We say it's not funny because you want some Twizzlers?
Yes.
Well, eat this and tell me this is the same thing. Try and get the little tab out of it. And as soon as I get it, it's got that fresh stuff that'll pop. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I got something we'll get you out of here. Oh yeah, I got to show Nate stuff.
Thomas said Twizzlers calorie free.
Yeah, really, right? I haven't really pulled it out and see how flimsy it is. No, that sounds funny. Yeah, see, it's like Twizzlers. Look. What does it taste like, Twizzlers?
Oh, Lord.
Nah. It's plasticky. I know Crystal won't eat it. I can set it over here and there.
Hold up. I'm not usually the one eating.
No, it is. Oh, Val, welcome. Didn't see you in here. So Thomas just lit you up. I know, I saw her. I didn't see her sneak in, but I see her now because Thomas said at Val's like, I'm like, Val. Hey, Nay, you see, I was noticing your helping hands. So we're at the dollar store tonight, so I went ahead and picked up a big old clothespin. Guys, these work good. The weight of them and everything work good for like helping hands. You put your circuit boards like in there. I can take this one I was showing to see formal. You put like your boards in there, hold them wherever you want, solder it, and set that on the table. It doesn't move around while you're soldering. The Tank RC. Frank, welcome, brother. Drone Talk. Damn, this is not RC Talk. Well, Drone Talk RC. It's all done by the same, right? Remote control. Honey Lulu, welcome. Hey, Kristen. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, the best helping hands. They are. I saw that, and then we were in a dollar store. I was like, wait, you know what? I actually picked up 2 of them. I saw them laying there on your table. I observe things, man. I thought it was a really cool idea.
RC Funds, look out.
Yeah, I learned that from RC Funds. Observe. You like Twizzy's Birdman? Well, I don't think you'll like that roll, Twizzy's. I hear you. I'm with you on that heat gun. Guys, if you check out this heat gun here, Interactive DNA sent this to me. Nay, when he sent this in, I was like, what the heck is this thing? I kind of knew it was like a heat gun thing. I was like, because I have the handheld one, you know, like you would use on like, I guess, outside stuff. This thing is really nice for your heat shrinks, because you can take them, like if you're doing your little camera work and all that, you can put your heat shrinks on. You can just turn this on. I mean, just right on it. If it hits like the board and all, it doesn't even matter. I mean, it shrinks it up so quick. I mean, it does a real good job on the heat shrink too. Yeah, I put heat shrink wrap on the alligator kit. There, right. So they don't mess stuff up. I hear you, Mars. Good thinking. I'm gonna make a micro GPS tutorial so you guys never lose it. Cool, Nay. We would appreciate it. We would definitely use the video, I would think. No one likes losing them, man. It sucks. I don't care how many you got. You still lose them. It's so. Hold on, guys. Hey, hey, hey.
What's up, buddy?
Captain Cook in the house, guys. What you up to?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just sitting here in the cave.
And not the man cave, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, ready to go home, but that's not going to happen.
You said what, till Wednesday you're booked there?
Yeah, but it's probably going to be the end of the week, hopefully, before the roads get cleared.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I know you weren't trying to hear that.
Nah. What's up, Kirk? It is. Well, my drones. Well, hey, man. I'll tell him welcome, but this is your show.
No, bro. Go for it. That's all you. It's our chat. This is the Drone Network, too. $1 an hour and a time put on eBay for $10. I hear you, Steven. Use a big lump of clay too first. Yeah, Mars, right. A big lump of clay to hold your stuff. Yep.
Hey, honey, Lily.
Huh?
I was saying, hey, you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I've got this mic turned down a little bit because we got the TV going too.
Crystal was watching something behind me. It was like, I don't know what all kind of confusion was going on.
Hey, Val. Hey, Mo.
That's because Dano uploaded that tornado strike Central Virginia.
Was that you, Jerry?
Jonah Jones. Hey, man. Hey.
Is that what took the limb down out of his yard?
What's up, Bradley?
Huh?
Like, it's
Hey, Mars. Star Cop. Hey, man. Good to see you.
I'll watch it later. Dang. Yeah, it's different seeing Cap on Monday, ain't it? Actually, Who got in here earlier? Was it Mike Birdman? I think he said that'd be cool if Cap would stop in. You know, where he's trapped in a hotel room and can't do nothing. I said, well, you never know.
Hey, Alvin.
Yep. But nah, we're just talking about E-drone, where that and buzzers and GPS modules where you don't lose a drone again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo, we're all praying, trying. I know he can't wait to go back home.
Yeah. Got off the phone a little while ago. A guy that works for me. He went to Asheville. One reason is his wife's got breast cancer, and they went there because there's a cancer institute right there in case something happens. And he's got trees laying on his house, and he can't. You know, he keeps calling me, man, can we get home? No, there's no getting home. I mean,
right.
We're stuck.
Hey, Adam, don't feel stupid, brother. It happens, man.
I'm trying, honey Lulu. I am trying. Stark out. That's my winter beard.
Yeah, he's getting it on quick, ain't he? He'll be Santa Claus in another couple months.
Yeah. Don't remind me, I got to do that too.
Are you talking about Steve off of Blue's Clues, Steven?
Okay, that's like the tough version of the Blue's Clues guy. Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, only Steven.
Well, I don't know if you guys have seen him lately. The guy that was on Blue's Clues. Yeah, he's bald. Got a beard.
Cool.
What's up, Uncle Dan?
Cat, twerk a twerk. Yeah, I know. Me too, Star Cop. I was like, I know it's damaged, but right there where your house is, I was surprised.
Yeah.
That's like the mobile home that you showed that has no roof.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's the thing. It's not only no roof. You think of all the flooding that's caused inside because it had no roof.
Oh yeah, the water damage.
Everything was destroyed at that point.
Right.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's no more good because when the wind came, then there was 30 to 40 inches of rain.
Right.
From that storm, so yeah, I'm sure everything in there is ruined. Yeah, it did, Stark up. I'm lucky. I got good neighbors that'll keep me up to date on everything.
I know that's got to be a relief, because imagine sitting there and not having no one to be able to show you anything.
Yeah. And you got. I saw there's a Facebook group that we're members of, this Tops Alerts. And you got people in there volunteering and say, look, if I can get to your house, I'll get to your house and take pictures of it, and send it to you.
Right.
But then again, you got to be careful because you're letting people know, hey, you're not home, and you're letting them know where you live. So
right.
That's a good thing. But these people are concerned, has anybody seen my house? And they'll say, hey, I'll go back out and I'll go to your house, take a picture of it for you.
That's awesome.
What's up, Bob?
Nate said, I remember Hugo when it came to the U.S. Yeah, that's what they honestly, when Florence was scaring a lot of people. I know it had me worried there for a little bit. I mean, I'm worried for Cat, but I'm saying as far as them saying, oh, this is the storm of the century, da 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 da. Yeah, we don't need that.
No. RDFPV, hey, Chris Justice, where's Captain Cook? Right here, brother.
You're talking to him, Ryan.
Thank you, honey Lulu. I did say hi. Hey, Bob. Yeah, I did. I remember now.
Thank you, Mel. Appreciate it. Ordering this from Hamlet. Cool 616 drones. Nice. So you're getting on the right track. That's the thing about it. It destroyed Charleston. Yeah. And I know Charleston was really worried about this one coming back. I know they showed all them ambulances going down the highway, and they were just like a train of them. Said they weren't risking it. Yep.
Thank you, Mo.
You never got anything there from it, like the storm at all?
Here? No. No, it rained just a little bit, and that one night we had, it may have been gusting up to like 20 mile an hour.
Right.
Now further down in Dillon County, South Carolina, is actually where I-95 goes through. They got hit hard, of course, and that's where I-95 is flooded out. A guy that works for me lives there. And he called me and said, well, yeah, I won't be in to work today. I said, well, no joke, because I'm further away from work than you are. Yeah, so plant's closed. I mean, there's essential employees only. I just happen to be an essential employee, and I can't get there. I don't think many of us could. We have a team that stays there 24 hours a day, spends the night during the storm, make sure everything. But as far as I know, they're still there.
That would be a long ride.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to go further than that, right? Because you drive what, 20 miles to work or something like that?
Well, it's closer to here, so it's 24 miles. You know, so 275 I'd have to drive to get there.
Gotcha. Thank you, Star Cop. 22 watchers.
Y'all get back to what y'all was talking about. Don't mind me. I'm just here to watch y'all.
We're just talking about anything, basically. We're talking about basically buzzers and GPS modules, and then 616 drones come in. Adams and work with him, trying to get him straightened out.
See, that's what I was telling you that they were talking about. When the hurricanes are being born, you're supposed to be spotted spot.
I bet that was scary, being out there and witnessing that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Buzzer, not the bird, Mike.
Yeah, Mike's a buzzer. We got plenty of them around here. If that was the case, I'd have.
Adrian would have been safe if it was buzzards.
They were out there yesterday circling the field, actually. Because when Tito at one time lost track of the wing, he's like, "Where's it at? Where's it at?" And I looked up and I see the buzzard, and I think the buzzard's it. It was way up there. It was hot out there today, just like it was yesterday, too, boy.
Hey, Thomas. Glad to see you, too, brother. Yeah, it was hot here, which I don't know much about it because I didn't even go outside today.
Right.
I went and got breakfast.
Been muggy.
Yeah, it was like 90 here today. I went and got breakfast. Came back. Didn't feel like much. Didn't feel like doing anything really. Put that little video together.
Right. I hear you. I bet you can't wait till you shutting that door and leaving.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Going out at the one last time.
Yeah.
Crap, them buzzards took Eric's quad. I don't know where his quad went, man. I'm telling you, that quad had to be maybe, like Eric said, in the cornfield on the opposite side of all them trees. I don't even know what that. I can imagine what it's like on this side, and I can only imagine going on that side and looking. It's probably just cornfield for days. And I was up with the Inspire, but you can't see none of that stuff. It takes all those weeds and goes like this. You're not. It makes it harder to find stuff, actually. And then Rob had his he's got the Typhoon H like Cap's got. He does search and rescue, so he, you know what I mean? Someone that does search and rescue, they're even more looking for things.
Yeah. Well, when you do that and you're looking for something, one of those, looking for it live is you got to bring it back. You got to look at the footage.
Right. Yeah.
Or you can zoom in, you can slow it down, and it's hard to see it doing it live.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Or you can put the goggles on, put the goggles on somebody else and let the pilot fly it, and that might be a little easier, but. Yeah, it's hard to spot stuff.
Right. Later, Kurt. Thanks for hanging out, brother.
Yeah, no, I tried to hunt down a Phantom 3 Standard one time. I couldn't keep it in the camera, if you remember.
It was gone. It is, and that's when you get it's hard when you fly with people, and like Crystal is over there and flying. I got a drone. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay with you. I try to find her. Once you get up there looking down, unless you go a little bit up above them and looking down, I think that's the only way you're really gonna see them.
Yeah.
Looking at them like an eye level across, it's hard to pick them up.
Yeah.
Did you see Crystal's video where Josh come over the top and slap the Inspire?
No, I didn't.
You even hear it.
Yeah.
You even hear it too. If you listen to the video, you hear it clack. He went over top of it, and good thing I guess that propeller was turning out on that back motor. It spun him out away from it. That was luck.
That's a good thing. I'm sure he didn't want to buy an Inspired.
Nah, I would have rebuilt it. They make parts every day, and I gotta go back with original parts. I can't go putting no.
No. Just for me and beard and mustache.
Yep. You look. I'll be needing it. It's be looking great. See what Crystal does to me?
Well, I used to dye my beard, but everybody picked on me. She laughing
Everybody. I see everybody. He turns around, looks at Miss Dana. So I wonder who he's talking about there. I think my chat is lagging. It probably is lagging.
She's laughing at the TV. Yeah. Right.
Hey, she played it off. That was good.
Watching The Princess Bride. She's laughing at the TV.
Princess Bride. Is that what they filmed? Was it here they filmed that, I think? Princess Bride? They filmed something here. It was something with the bride right here in Berlin, not too far from us.
That was like that movie's from 87.
With Julia Roberts in it, all?
No.
No, it's a different one.
This has Robin Wright.
Oh.
Robin Wright is, don't you?
No.
Jenny.
Who?
Forrest Gump. Jenny.
Oh.
Jenny. Yeah.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Hitler's Bride.
Yeah.
I used to have UV flashlight up. A lot of times the props or something light up. The props would light up. That's talking about lit up props. You know, see, they're putting those lights in the props now. Propellers. Dan actually had a set. Somebody else just recently got them. I forget who it was. Mr. Crowley, what's up, brother? See, you got that wizard back together, man. Time to rip her.
Hey, Mr. Crowley.
How's Roy? His bun's Roy.
Oh, first talking about my Roy.
No, Rory.
Rory.
I did sound like I said Roy. Rory, yeah. You're welcome, brother. Thank you, because I got some antennas that I could use, and you got some parts that you could use. So that was awesome. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, man. I come back earlier from doing that. We're looking for that drone. That was whooped. Uh-oh. Mr. Crowley just got here, too.
Did he?
Yep.
Say hi, Mr. Crowley. Say hi to Wooly for me. Say hi, Uncle Niels.
It's Lou.
Say, and there's Bunty Mose.
He's been out of it today.
Say, it's just been a long stay.
Did you have a boat captain? Your captain? No, nay, he is the. Well, I'll let him explain it either.
What's that?
Nay says, you have a boat captain. Are you a captain in real life?
Yeah, they call me captain, not forward. Yeah. I'm a real pirate, Nay, but no. That was my That was my rank. When I was in Southwest Asia. You know where Southwest Asia is? Not Southeast Asia. I wasn't in Vietnam. I'm not that old.
He said not that old. Yeah, Nay, this is so this is Captain Cook, Neil, which is my big brother.
Southwest Asia
That's
and
what we
Middle
do.
East.
Me and him do the drone network together.
That's Asia,
Him and
continental
Chris.
Asia.
Yep.
Yeah.
The talking rabbit, Bradley said. That's what normally I'm live streaming on
Hey, Ray.
Thursday night and Friday nights and Saturday. We do it at 2 o'clock. We live stream the drone network on Neil's channel. Captain Cook. Hello, delicious. Come to my belly. Oh. He wouldn't taste good. Not at all. He wouldn't taste good.
That's a dog rabbit.
He's a dog rabbit. He used to have a hook, but then he got Luke Skywalker. Star Wars. Since then.
Hey, Cardosa.
Wayne said, hey. Carrie said,
Chris Wayne.
yeah, as in Chris. You.
Wayne. Oh, Wayne. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for Wayne Skypers in here when she says Wayne. Wayne, hey brother, how you doing? No, when you said Wayne, she was talking about Wayne Skypers the other night. So she said Wayne. I'm like, I don't see
Wayne, yeah. Honey
Wayne.
Lou is
Honey,
Wayne.
yeah, right.
You
Ray
guys
said
see
hello,
what I
Dana.
get to work with,
Hey,
right?
at the time I was.
Ray Smith. She said, hey,
Oh,
Ray.
brother, you're awesome. I appreciate that. You guys don't know, Nay makes epic intros.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that, yeah.
He said, hey, when I have time, I will create your intro for you. Just been too busy at work. He has done Chris Riley's intro and JJ Rotor Geek. That was cool, dude. The way he comes stumbling out and the freaking drone flies off his back and that's epic. I like that.
Doing good, Cardosa.
Cardoso, welcome, brother.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Exactly,
All right.
Cardosa.
Yeah, Mother Nature can
Mother Nature can be
be
evil.
evil. Right.
Yeah, it can. That was just, it was hundreds of pictures.
At least I did that when I was drunk. So you made the Rotor Geek drunk while you were drunk, Nay. You're just floating around. Oh man. What?
I got an answer back from the insurance company. Yes, they insure drones. A couple things regarding the drone. It must be used for hobby or recreational purposes only.
It is.
The unit must weigh less than 55 pounds to be eligible for coverage and to be considered for recreational hobby use.
It is.
A copy of actual purchase documents must be submitted with the application. Information on the brand and model of the drone and related components is required. So just like I thought, a custom build is not going to be covered.
I didn't think for like a race drone. I wanted for more like the
Yeah,
Inspire,
I know, for like the camera birds or the phone
the
platforms,
Soul.
yes.
Right.
But I didn't think a
No,
custom
I don't.
race drone would be
No,
covered.
I wouldn't. We're talking about insurance. For your race drone, no. I guess to where Eric's flown his away would be nice to have some kind of insurance, but they said you would have to have a receipt. I guess for you
Unless you like purchase it at and go to like a race drone you purchase through there.
because then you would do how much you paid them for it.
Right.
You couldn't just do the parts list and
No.
do it right. I get that, but what I want it just because of the fact for the Inspire, that thing goes down. I mean, come on, that's money sitting there. That thing goes down, it's gonna be ugly. Get this thing out the way. I set it out back there, but then I take the mic and block it. What's wrong with me? But yeah, I do not want this bad boy going to the ground because the parts are real expensive for it, and the camera alone is really expensive. So definitely have to get shorts for it. They said his insurance is having the car run just in case. Not my drone, you know. Yeah, I hear you. But no, I've seen a couple insurance issues. Nice drones get damaged. I saw it. You guys know with Joe when he wrecked his P4, and it's worth it. It's well worth it because they honor it, you know, and take care of everything. Because if it crashed, you guys know I'd fix it. But Neil told me when I got that Inspire that if anything ever happened to it, I'm not allowed to mod it or anything. I have to go all back to original factory parts, so he would no longer be my friend. So I would never risk that. So it's all factory for that baby. He said, "And my English turns off." Yeah. No. You flying drone? Oh, I know what you fly on. No.
Cardoso, so where's the snack? You usually make him hungry or whatever you're munching on.
I know, and I've been throwing you guys off. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So I told Crystal, I said, you know, everybody's been like, you haven't been eating alive, man. What's wrong? I get in my moods where I want to eat, and I just kind of like, you know, kind of when you start to feel sluggish and like, nah, it's time to stop doing it. And especially later at night, I'll get in my moods where I'm like that. I'll get back to it. I'll make you hungry, so get your snacks, keep them. Snack as you will, but you know, because you know what'll happen is you'll run out of your snacks, and I'll sit there with a whole bunch of stuff. That's usually how it works. My safe mode is my English turns on. Just toss the transmitter in the grass. He said it works all the time. I couldn't do that now. I don't think that worked. I feel bad. I just ate an entire bag of Doritos. Damn. Hopefully a little travel bag. Now you're like me. You had the big one. Just can't eat one. I'll tell you what I like. I love pickles, and I cannot do a pickle. So the other night we're at the store, and I see pickle flavored Pringles. Well, that'd be good. It's not the pickle, right? No, it's the flavor, and it jacks me up too. He said the big one. Damn, kill it.
Cool Ranch?
Great stream again. Thank you, Eric. RC Crazy. I appreciate you, brother. Cool Ranch or Nacho? You might even be having the hot fire. Quad Farm, what's up, brother? Oh, you cool drone people. How have you been, brother? Still pickle is good. Yeah, I love pickles. They just don't like me. See it works? Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go before spring time. Night, Mr. Crowley. Thank you for hanging out, brother. Appreciate you.
Night, Mr. Crowley.
So you ain't had time to fly to H, man?
No. Hadn't had to.
You said probably had time. You just ain't had the oomph to get it up there.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
I need to, you know.
Get your mind off things.
Yeah. Get you some footage of the area while you're there.
Yeah.
Ask him for 7-year-old pickles he has stashed in the fridge. That 7-year-old pickle smelling it would probably
Neil said he wants to go home. He ain't worried about footage there.
I understand that. I would definitely be. You know how I would be thinking. Thinking, rough ride home, but I got a generator.
That's the thing, you know, people are trying to get home and they're having to turn around, and then you run out of fuel, run out of gas, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's true, because everything, I didn't think of that. Everything's
Sleeping in your cars, and what happened today, the 1-year-old died. Their car got swept off, and it pinned up against a tree. She got out, got the baby out, and the current swept the baby out of her arms. and they recovered his body this morning. Quad Farm, what's up?
Nate said my second mode to have a wingman. Just gave him the radio run. Yeah. He said his security is his insurance. We're talking about insurance for the Inspire. Nate said his insurance is when they come up to him, he forgets how to speak English.
Yeah.
Or you just somebody around you flying, just walk up and say, "Here, hold this." They're all gonna run up to him as you walk away.
Silver Top Bradley. I made the pudding, Captain, but I just couldn't put my love in it.
And he said that I'm seriously on getting about the man, so just have to sell some stuff to make up the cost, and I'm on order and stuff. So it's like, no, you want to sell it, but no. You have an auction. I give you like $5 for that X thing.
Hey,
That's why. Hey, if you actually would get rid of the ghost drone like you're trying to part with, that would be number one. A help. Well, probably not that much for help. That thing's probably expensive. But a help towards it, and think of the big spot you have in your closet with the big ghost drone box out.
I went ahead and just said, I'll take it.
So is it interactive?
It was.
And how long have you been in there, do you think?
For about 20 years.
And how much did you pay for it?
I paid $4,000 for it.
It's a punch bowl, sterling silver, made in Philadelphia in 1904.
Yeah.
It's a
Getting
presentation
the radio and run.
with an engraved yacht on the front of it. It was given to a Commodore upon his
Thank you,
retirement
Star Cop. Thanks for hanging out.
from the Philadelphia Yacht Club. This is his yacht on the front. It's the Trafalgar. It's a
Yeah, did you
beautiful
see that one quad farm where the guy was standing there like he was being blown away and the people walking behind him and no problem?
with flowers around.
Well, you know, I seen another one. What's this guy, Anderson Cooper? And
Yeah,
they
there
were
you go.
filming him, and somebody was behind them with a cell phone. Well, the water was knee deep. So Anderson Cooper and this other chick got down on their knees to make the water look like it was waist deep.
What?
Yeah, sure did. And somebody was filming it with a telephone while they were doing it. So, yeah, I said,
That's sad.
Yeah.
And especially when they bust them open like that.
well, and you know, the Weather Channel, you know who that was? You know who that weatherman was, don't you? He's the guy from y'all's area.
Was it Seidel was on?
Yeah, it was Mike Seidel. And they came to his defense saying that the reason he couldn't get his footing because he was standing in wet grass. And that was why.
The one that we watched on YouTube and all
Was Seidel?
was Mike Seidel.
He takes a shingle and he goes, "Watch how fierce the wind is." He threw that shingle up, man. That shingle went probably 2 feet in front of him and fell right back to the ground. It was like, it was like, why do you guys do this?
In 1904 by the Philadelphia Yacht Club.
And it was I remember back when the Houston thing did all that. If you remember, they praised how Houston was flooding out and all that. And then you see a couple people's videos on YouTube, and it's like, wait a minute, I thought Houston was flooding out everywhere. The way they claimed it wasn't. Terrible.
Yeah. That was Anderson Cooper, and I think the caption on it was, I knew Anderson Cooper was a queen. I didn't know he was a drama queen.
Oh. Yeah, he might be a cool guy, but he also blows some smoke, obviously. Down on his knees to make it look wasted. That's terrible.
Well, I heard that ain't all he blows on his knees, but that's another story.
That ain't the only thing he's getting on his knees for.
I got nothing against it. You know, that's him. Let's put it that way. And I did like Anderson Cooper because I think the first time I saw him, he was hosting a show called The Mole. And The Mole, and it was a good show. You had contestants on there, but one person in there was a mole. You know, they worked for the team. You know, they were.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
okay, I
good.
know. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the first time I'd ever seen Anderson Cooper.
Gotcha.
He was a good host. He was a good host. But yeah, that was a good show.
When we look at a piece of furniture, we look at several things to determine where it's from.
I gotta watch that one. I haven't seen that one
What's
yet.
this for? Is this
Because everyone kept saying, "Did you see the one with the news guy like blown away?" And you know now y'all say that Seidel, it is him. You can, it's just the way his hood wrapped around. You couldn't see it at first. He got his body
Yeah,
tilted and all like it's literally like get ready to rip him out of his shoes.
Hey, well, they did I think it was back home. They did it. You got a guy standing there, and the wind's blowing, man, water all in his face. Well, what it was, his buddy was standing over here with a leaf blower. His other buddy had a garden hose, and people kept chunking shit at him, rolling a chair, come rolling across.
No way.
And the guy was a deputy sheriff, actually, because the camera panned around, and you see his car sitting there. They're all first responders, yeah.
I got a 200-mile-an-hour backpack blower, so I should get Crystal with the garden hose, and they'll be like, "Guys, it's here! It's here!"
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he had a microphone there, and I said, man, I got looking in the background. I said, well, them trees in the
Put that on my
background.
channel.
Nitchy, welcome, brother. That's terrible. Yeah, why would when something like that comes, right? I kind of like don't even want to pay attention to news and just let it go away. You know what I mean? Come and go, and then not worry up. Me knowing you, I got worried. Other than that, I normally wouldn't even sweat it. And it's here now. It's coming. It's across us now. It's done dispersed into so many little storms that it doesn't even matter. We're getting wind. We're getting rain, hit and miss. But other than that, it's doing nothing. That's what our news was saying this morning.
Mo, I don't know. Gloria Vanderbilt's son? I don't know.
Yep.
Is he?
Yep.
You know what?
He is. And he's more or less been disinherited because she's already said he ain't getting a dime of her money.
But I mean, he's already in with the news and all. He's got money.
Yeah, but not the Vanderbilt's money.
Well, not yeah.
I was gonna say not the money she's got.
She's from the old school Vanderbilts,
Yeah.
What's that big mansion we got here?
Biltmore?
Huh?
Biltmore?
Biltmore State, yeah. Those were Vanderbilt's mixed up in that deal. Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, Bob said he gets the first rain tomorrow from it. Yeah, that's what our news people were saying. Shannon and Haley's crazy daddy, welcome.
What's up, Shannon?
I feel your pain on that one, babe.
A 10-minute video for 24 hours. Holy cow.
Yep. Cut, clip, cut, clip, cut, clip.
Sadly, the American furniture market has decreased. So should this been a period of peace and without any problems, the value would only be about $3,000 to $5,000 at auction.
Okay.
Dan, you could make a smoke stopper really quick. Look up a smoke stopper on eBay. Listen to me, on YouTube. And throw one together real quick with like a little light bulb or something. I mean, or go over it again real fine with yourself. I like the continuity before I do it.
So what can you tell me about this?
It's like a little insurance, I guess, but it doesn't matter because that turtle camera smoke.
Born in 1858.
I told Nate about that camera smoke and he just laughed.
In 1896.
That's all right, I'll buy you another one, send it to you. Like, all right, I'll watch this one. Not smoke.
Yeah.
Everything ready to make one. You have everything ready to make one? Cool. I'd probably make it, throw it together real quick and just insurance yourself. Or look, I wish I could take it here. You can see this Leatherman.
And this portrait really is a terrific example of that.
Here, Dan, hold the drone up here. We'll try it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool if we had that technology?
Your great grandfather. They talk about their adventures that they had. Really, really wonderful. Now,
I hear you, the music. You trying to pick what you want to put in there, or is it YouTube telling you what you can't put in there?
Well, sometimes music is just, it's hard to find the right thing,
Great. There you go, Dan, Ed. Ed said Ohms will work. Tell him, Ed, I'm not an Ohms guy. I'm lost when it comes to doing it like that.
he really is an iconic.
Dan knows exactly what he's talking about. Okay.
Very dashing figure.
Gotta talk back to me.
The abstract and landscape behind. It's really a wonderful example of Prince's work at the turn of the century. And this piece together with a letter, something that I would value
Heinz ketchup people.
$1,000
The only thing I know is Heinz.
and $800,000.
I was hoping I would be wildly exuberant. I am.
So man, that sucks. You gotta be up there all this week. Well, 4 more days now for this Tuesday, going on Tuesday now. Monday
Yeah.
night's pretty much over.
So that I take good care.
Yeah, so yeah, we're booked through. We're to Wednesday, and I think we're gonna have to just. I don't think we're going home Wednesday because it's
So
gonna have to
you
clear up
think-
tomorrow.
You're good to go home, just you the route of getting home.
Yeah, getting home.
That sucks.
I mean, I think the way Duke Energy's working, they're getting power up, man. They're out of 1.4 million people that were without power. They've got about 300,000 left, and that was this morning. So they've been kicking it, man. I-95 was lined with trucks.
But they
pouring
have
in.
all the electric companies from here,
Everywhere.
Delaware, they're all down. Yeah, they're all come. So that's
Florida, Georgia, yeah, they all came up. Yeah, so they're kicking it, man. I'm just waiting for mine to come back. That'd be great if it was on by the time I got home.
Oh, so on ohms, Ed, if you test it with ohms and if it's 0, that means don't plug it in.
I'm on to my chat's running behind.
Hey Shannon, you're not monetized, right? You shouldn't have no conflict. Well, I guess
Yeah,
some
but you
music.
can still get a copyright claim.
If
and
you're
it's still
using
not
like
back.
very new music, like you could, I guess. I use whatever music on mine. I just get a smack on the wrist.
Well, and you'll get it. The only time that it becomes something is if you monetize. I did it before by mistake. I didn't
Right.
click the button, and I monetized the song by Rob Halford and
Yeah, I remember that happened.
Lift Me Up, Rob Halford and Five Finger Death Punch. And
5-finger death punch right there. That's it.
Hey, yeah.
Crystal did it and got the
Don't
same thing.
use 5-finger death punch.
but yeah, you can, but don't monetize it.
Welcome.
I
brother.
didn't monetize it.
She didn't monetize it.
I use
I was
Five
nowhere
Finger Death
near
Punch a lot.
monetizing.
Yeah.
It was like my third video I did.
Now I'll tell you what has changed. You know, I have Amazon Prime and I have Amazon Music. So if you guys know Amazon Music, you can have albums from everybody, man. You got a big, and you know, they took all of Five Finger Death Punch's albums off of it. They're no longer available on Amazon
I
Prime.
know the way you showed me how to check it, but it's like, well, you know that we did that on the phone together. It's hit and miss on when it works.
Yeah. Mine's been working pretty good, and they may have changed. You know, they tell you right in the thing there that these can change at any time, and evidently I have. She got dinged for it because I have used, you know, the Rob Halford song. I have used Battleborn. I've used about 3 or 4 songs.
Rob just said he used Rob Halford, and he said it kicked his video out. He said he's disputing it.
Mm. But, yeah, I can't remember. I've got some videos in there right now with it.
And I remember Steven, he turned around, you know, doing something good. Dan was in the hospital, sat there playing slot machines. And it hits the thing, you know what I mean? It's like, are you serious?
Yeah, Mo, Dana just showed me a picture where I-40 is underwater. Somebody's in a boat, and they're trying to get to the other side. I forgot how many miles it's underwater. There's quite a few. I'm not paddling a damn boat that far.
Hey, Dana.
I hear you.
Dana?
Yeah.
Where?
I said, tell Dana, hey, Dana.
Oh, hey. Chris said, hey. I thought she was asleep. She's over here watching the Antique Roadshow.
Yeah, that's what they do at mine, Shannon. They just put a little ad on mine. When you see ads on my videos, I'm not monetizing. I promise you guys, I told you guys from day one, I won't monetize, and I won't. I got my subscribers, I got my watch time, I got the card that a minute that they
They robbed us in
They
the first
robbed
place.
me
So if
in
they
the
did
first
it once,
place.
what are they going to do again?
So I mean, the thing is, I could, hey, can I monetize again? It probably take about, whatever to make their decision, but I'm not doing it. And there's no bullshit there. It's not, well, I'm gonna monetize because I need money from my channel, because it's not. Because the way I see it is, you don't need money for the
channel's
channel.
been going so far.
Just start doing things on everything you got. Like, you could go through this whole Tyrannus doing videos. You could go through the Fly Sky doing videos. You could do the SQ12 do videos on it. You can do videos on anything you got at this point. So you really don't have to have money to keep progressing into your channel to do it. And the toy grade quads, you get more views on them than anything. That's crazy. They blocked you like that.
Oh, they ripped my video completely down. They said, nope.
What's the song? Georgia Line or something?
Yeah, you want the upload Meant to Be. Georgia Line.
Meant to Be. I want to use that song. They won't allow me to do it. But actually, I can't even blame that on YouTube. Power Director shut it down before I got to be able to upload it. Have you ever had that, Neil?
No.
Power Director stopping at something?
It
wouldn't upload the video, right? And it kept saying upload failed. I'm like, upload failed? What's wrong with that? I turn around and realized, let me try to delete the music once. I deleted the music, put another song in, it uploaded.
And Nay's right. Yeah, YouTube doesn't control the copyright, and that copyright owner can change it at any time, even though it says it on when you go check the copyright on the music. It can be changed already, and I've had that happen.
Gotcha.
But I caught it before I got caught.
Right.
If you have doubt about it, do your video in private. And it'll catch it immediately. It'll put that big C on there.
Right.
And as long as you keep it private, I don't think you got a problem. So just go ahead and get rid of it or redo your music on it.
Awesome, Bradley. Yeah, Rob, I didn't know it would do it neither, and that's the only thing I can think is Power Director. And I got the Power Director 15. That's the only thing I can think is Power Director has it to where it wouldn't do it. Not less where I give it the rights to access my YouTube. It might have wanted to talk to YouTube, and YouTube bounced it back. I don't know, but it wouldn't upload it. Yeah, I like it. It's user friendly. Everything. I do like Power Director.
He ordered the Manus. September 19th.
You had a sale quick. Damn. What y'all sell, Steven?
Pictures.
She smashed it. I don't sell some. Uh-oh. So wait a minute. So if you guys want to see a Manus Q smashed, don't buy nothing that Steven's going to sell. Because if he doesn't sell nothing, he's going to smash it.
No. He will be smashed, not the drone.
Right. Oh, yeah. All it takes is someone to
Apocalypto.
call you in, too, on the music. Support you for it. Good hustling, Steven. Chris Sullivan, what's up, brother? Hey, hope you're doing well. Doing well, brother. Hope you're doing the same. Lord, spare Charlotte. Awesome.
A little behind on the chat.
Night Chain.
Night Chain. He's a Game Ring channel who runs a lot of live streams.
Okay.
And he has this amazing voice that makes him sound so much older. And he is so young. It's unreal. I think he's like 81. Yeah.
Chris Sullivan, welcome, man. Good to see you.
Really amazing.
Yeah, some of them, you never know. So they finally showed herself. And all of a sudden you're like, whoa. Great.
Luckiest guys on the planet.
Sounds 40, but in the 20s.
Okay.
Well, I look 20s and I'm in my 40s, so that.
Yeah, hey, and Brad, I use a lot of, as you know, I use a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan on my videos. You know, and it's if you're not monetized, you're not making money off of it. Hey, it's free advertisement for that artist.
That's what I kind of thought too. Like, I can understand when you go to someone's channel and you grab their video. I wish that when you put videos on your channel, I wish it gave the other person watch time instead of you. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you go over to grab videos, I know when I do it, or like I know when Chris Riley did it, he wasn't doing it to get views. He was doing it just to have footage on his channel. You know what I mean?
Night Train, what's up, Mike?
And then he can beat you down like that, and it's retarded.
You know, all these songs I put on my videos, I pay for those. Those are not, you know, I pay for these songs.
Right.
Every song I put on there, I bought that song in iTunes. You know, I paid for it. I guess I didn't pay enough.
Well, you paid for it, but you don't own it.
But you
No,
paid
now.
twice.
Yeah, you can go get approval and licensing to use the song. It's ridiculous. The price is ridiculous. I'm talking like $100 for a song.
To have a song?
Oh yeah.
I tell you what, before I get that, I'm gonna freaking grab the guitar in there and I'm gonna strum y'all something stupid. And I can't play that guitar, so it's gonna sound terrible and ugly.
Thank
But
you, Mike.
guess what? It won't cost $100. Coffee Drone, welcome. Yeah, that's terrible like that. It costs that much for a song. Wow. And you know, one time I used a royalty free. Well, I just did that.
Because you just don't really know what might happen to these people.
I don't know what I gotta get back.
It was like taking
Before I hang something up.
places they've never been.
Coffee's Drone. Hey man.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got it.
Doing good, man. Doing good.
In the summer of 1983, audiences came out to see it. And over nearly 3 decades, they just kept coming, spawning a franchise of 5 films and counting, pulling in nearly $250 million.
I pushed the wrong button.
I look back on vacation, you know, this is great, triple pleasure doing it, experiencing the success.
I hate that one here. You know, when we're together, I can go on and
It's amazing.
take control and open up another window. It does it in here, it takes me all the way out.
Comedian who won the hearts of
If I would have just clicked that button, it would have took me all the way out.
You lost chat. You come out of you went out
It
of
would
the
kick
chat.
me off the hangout thing too. It kicks me all the way out.
It wasn't exactly high art, or just plain lovable.
There's something special about it. There's something that viscerally you connect
Coffee
with.
talking to you, Cap.
That movie wasn't using special effects
Chat on him.
or overact.
Yeah, mine's a little behind. What are you reading?
Coffee
Yeah.
Drone says at the Drone Network. Did you stay or did you leave?
Oh yeah, my chat's a little behind, brother. I left, man. I'm 300 miles from home.
Oh, cool, Cardoso. Thank you for putting that out there. Cardoso says check out Epidemic Sounds. It's a monthly subscription to massive library songs. But I'm saying like $80 a month.
Yeah, I've seen that one before because I've definitely been checking them out.
Oh, relax, brother. Like watching some football. I hear you.
And that's not a good thing.
I like the fact of not monetizing it, but then you gotta look at the fact of like Nate said, the copyrights can change at any time.
Yeah.
I like putting pretty much whatever music.
I definitely understood what it was meant to be, maybe not footage. It's so funny.
And
Also, like
there's ways around it because when you use a song and wherever you get it from, it's got a signature and that's how they pick it up. And I found a way around that, but I don't want to push my luck. Come to Wyoming. We got a room.
Family.
That's a little far to drive to Wyoming.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sculpey. He said, hopefully no damage. My family just got power back today, and my daughter's mom's house is destroyed.
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, and people, my son, they got power back today. He lives in Kings Grant, and Scoppy knows where that's at. They live in Kings Grant and got power back today. My sister got power back. She lives close to Raleigh. But where I live, that is they number the areas 1, 2, 3, 4, and mine's 11 out of 12. So mine might be close to the end when they get power on there.
Oh.
But I keep checking my weather station because I know when it's working, power's on.
Damn, Nate said we pay over
100,000.
for photos for 6 months.
Yeah,
Music is much more.
yeah.
Woo!
It's expensive, man, because I checked on it. So there's no damn way. And you only get rights to it for, there's a certain amount of time. You might get rights to it for a week for
Are you
$100.
serious?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're renting the rights. You're not buying them.
So
If you buy the rights, that means you own the rights. So, yeah, they're just renting them to you.
if they're renting them to you, say, for like a week, so after a week you can't use it?
That's it. You use it in that time frame, you're good. After that, that's right. It does. It will. Now, that's one thing I was talking about. When you pitch up the music, it'll screw up the computers is what it'll do. The computer won't be able to pick it up.
Ah. You know what? That might make sense why I get away with a lot of stuff then.
What they didn't realize at the time is that
The Cardoso, I'm eating now. Pizza bites.
Homemade pizza bites.
Homemade pizza bites.
I had ham tetrazzini.
Did y'all get that? Eat all that beef stew?
No, I took it out and was going to eat it. And Dana came home, and the other night I had ham. Her stepmother made ham and beans and honey macaroni and cheese. So she took her leftover ham and made ham tetrazzini, which is spaghetti noodles, and then I had to throw some American white cheese on it.
Ham tetrazzini. Never heard of that.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good. It's got cheese and the ham. It's pretty good.
I'm not your ordinary everyday fool.
So sorry to hear that, Sculpey.
Daughters are holding up well. Family set up a care package with clothes for my girls since they're. Yeah, man, that's a shame. Luckily, all my kids, my daughter, my oldest daughter and my granddaughter, they got power today out in Richlands. And my daughter in Fayetteville is flooding up there bad, but they're not getting any flooding right at her house.
And now I need that 107 to make that, though. I'd have to get that 107.
So everybody's getting their power back, but old Dad.
So wherever the most damage is at, is where they'll start.
Well, that's where your wind damage comes in because your mess is laying on the ground, But they're doing a good job, man. They're doing a good because they learned their lesson from like in 1996. Those two hurricanes just devastated everything, and power line. It was like spaghetti noodles, and so been working constantly through the years to upgrade it.
You see that one power line that was dangling on the Weather Channel? I mean, it was sitting there just popping around. I mean, you can see it sitting there almost catching a tree on fire and everything.
Yeah.
You think they'd have some kind of foam at that point and spray on that so it wouldn't.
Well, that's the thing about electricity. It's
yeah, hard to get that.
That transformer don't blow or that don't trip out. I guess Ed would call those I call them the blades where you actually like your breaker on the pole.
Damn, that sucks. The only thing stopping me from getting home is the road.
Caravan, 100 people, and nearly 24 trucks and trailers over 1,000 miles.
Well, I don't know if the H could fly all your vehicles and all there.
There were 300 feet worth of vehicles.
And if I ever get home, I'll film in the neighborhood. Damn time I get home, it'll probably be rebuilt by then.
John, RC Funds.
What's up, John?
All doing a road trip within a road trip.
As vacation pushed the boundaries of comedy from the inappropriate.
Kevin Proctor calling.
Meow, meow. Mike Brooks in the house. That old fella.
What's up, Mike?
Chocolate chip cookies with peanut butter in between.
No,
That is good. I gotta give it to him on that.
it's delicious. I'm sorry, I gotta get this.
That was good.
Why'd you have to bring that up? No, we don't have any chocolate chip cookies. And I'm not going to the store.
Mike, you have some?
I got some of them big ones.
Oh, look,
Big-
you're
big
rubbing
soft
it
ones.
now.
Thank you, Cardoso, for hanging out, brother. Appreciate telling us about that music and all.
Thank you, Cardosa. If Wilmington wasn't mostly cut off, oh, yeah. Well, hey, Scoffy, that's why I'm sitting where I'm at, brother. I can't get there.
Uh-oh.
Because if I could, y'all be seeing this in a different. Might be doing it in the truck, but
Yeah, what you say, Ryan? Hey, that'll be a good stream. I'm heading home. I'm on the road. Here I am. Yeah. No, John, did you really break it?
hey, Mike.
Shit, John said I'm in the cast for 4 to 6 weeks. Life is sucking for me.
Oh, that finger.
Right hand or left hand, baby?
Well, he did it on his left hand.
Well, I don't think he sucked it in alcohol quick enough, like I told him to.
Is that what you think it was? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he induced enough alcohol.
Yeah.
Damn, brother, I'm sorry to hear that. I got lucky when mine walked up my arm and busted my fingers up, man. I got real lucky. You said you thought you broke it. We know John says he thinks. Watch out. You can see that finger, though. His finger looked, it looked crooked.
Better be glad you got that ring off of there when you did. You've been cutting that baby off.
Uh-huh. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, Lord,
He
he's the
does.
left, and he's a
It's
lefty.
back.
Mother.
Drone worship.
Don't feel bad. So's Chris.
Oh, man, it's your left and you're a lefty. Oh. Hope you can yank your crank with your right hand. No. Yeah, that sucks because I remember when just that bending my finger here, but I didn't have to do much right. But I remember before I messed up work and I had to write everything with my right hand. That was terrible. They're like, who wrote this? A kindergarten? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Yep, y'all be drum worship in the house.
Where? There's D-Day. Hey, man.
You come in to see the cat. No, he was in earlier.
What's up, Dan? Yeah, I don't know why in the world my chat runs so far behind.
Josh Whitrow in the house, guys. Welcome, welcome.
Josh Whitrow. What's up, brother?
Yeah, that sucks. Man, I thought you caught it, though. You said you thought you broke her. Good night. No flying for you for a while. Well, you can set it on the table and fly. Well, no, maybe.
You would have found a way.
I would find a way. I did find a way when I couldn't bend my finger. Like, then he's stopping me.
Thank you, Josh. I just saw Josh's message. That's how far I'm behind on chat.
1, 2. So it's like 14 messages back.
Yeah.
Still get them down. I said that day I took and tried to use a fishing pole to get a drone out of a tree. That sinker bounced against the tree and came back, smacked the ground right next to me. And I swear it left an indent in the asphalt. That thing would pop me in the head. Probably knocked some sense into me, but besides the point.
I don't think it'll hurt your head too much, but the echo would have killed your ears. You know.
No, that would have killed my ears. I can still fly. I'm a thumber.
Awesome, Plummet.
Dan, you talking to me? I don't think. I hope you didn't catch any.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Go to a big old fish laying in the middle of the floorway.
Well, I have seen water spouts pick up fish before, and put them places.
Wow. Abby Smith, welcome. And you said how many weeks, John? 4 to 6 weeks? Damn.
He said he's a thumber. He can still fly. Huh?
Well, that's good then.
Hmm?
If you're a pincher, you've been in trouble. If you was a pincher, you would become a thumber. I know I would. My hand was jacked up. I ain't flying that, not flying that long. Hey, Josh, did you see Crystal's video? Proof is in the pudding. It was a bogey that looked just like yours that slammed off my Inspire.
Well,
What caught it was?
not necessarily.
You come across that rear motor, it was spinning like this, and I think the props threw you away from it. The only reason, man. Oh, that was luck. You can even hear the clack. When she played it, right, she didn't even pay attention to it. I said, listen, you hear the clack. I said, that's the Inspire. She goes, no way. She sat over there, and it was probably about 20 minutes later playing with that iPad. She goes, look what I did, and then zooms it in. It's like real slow. Everybody thinks it's Eric's Mavic. They're like, that Mavic Air got close to that Inspire. I said, y'all have no idea. That was a race drone that powered. It looks like you might have footage in your camera. Because it looked like you kind of went up and like did power loop it, kind of. So the Inspire kicked your waist. Get off me, man.
No piggyback rides today.
That vid you posted, dude, with you chasing the wing, that was epic. Especially the part where I won't give it away, but the shoo. That was a nice save, though. The trees are right there. Abby Smith save.
One of the smartest guys in the world of comedy. They thought they were going to make a move like this. He was the
See if I can pull chat back up again.
John, honey, what'd you get? Pink with purple polka dots, or come on now. We know these casts are all
Were
invented
you trying
now.
to reload your chat?
The what?
Were you trying to reload your chat?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
John, holy shit, bro. What did you do?
Oh, come on. Is it pink?
It's not what you would expect. And he jacked himself up.
What's he got? One of those robotic thingy-hoojis? Ouch.
I know, I'm thinking like a little thing. Here you go, guys. When your drone gets in a tree,
Watch the sinker.
You will do everything you do to get it out. And John chose a fishing pole with a 3-ounce sinker, John, I think it was.
2 ounce.
Only a 2?
I thought it was a 2 ounce.
No, I think it was more than a 2. Jesus. Jeremy, Reaper, what's up, brother?
What's up, Reaper?
Good night, bro. Gotta go. All have a good night. Thank you, Scoppy. Hope all works out with your family, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know, right? No, that's not the safest way to retrieve it. He got the drone back. I mean, that's, I guess, the good part about all this, right? But only a bent prop. But I think it probably would have broke his arm with his bugs and smashed his hand all up. Oh, did you get that Glock 19? Nice. Get a good wheeling to dealing then, huh? Remember Reaper said he was going after that 19 on Saturday.
Oh yeah, John, doesn't that feel good? That resetting of that bone?
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I felt that.
All right, thank you. I'm still behind on chat. This thing's copy.
He's gonna ride this one, Bob. You know that. It might make the wife feel bad for you. Get a couple drones out the deal, John.
How's she that?
Baby, my
it
hand
doesn't work like that.
My hand hurts so bad, baby. If I had a couple drones I could unbox, it'd probably make me feel so much better.
And you know what my response would be to that? Listen up, Mrs. R.C. Funding. You can use this quote exactly. Honey, do you remember it was a drone that calls that in the first? Nice try.
Big ass finger. Yeah, you're right.
Remember,
Ed.
it was a drone that did that in the first place. And you caused that.
I was wondering what that was about. I thought it was like a jacked up picture.
I can tell you that I did play Clark, and I can play him again.
Yeah, Bob said he is not taking John fishing.
That's right.
Bob, a downrigger weighs about, I don't know, 9 or 10 pounds.
There's his X-ray. Looks like he's giving us the finger out, Tank.
He is. He just wasn't telling you that.
Oh, see it busted right there across the middle.
Ouch.
I couldn't imagine a sinker doing that. That shit was painful, brother. I bet that I would have took that Fisher Ryan and beat the shit out of it or something outside.
That's like when they first popped my very first X-rays up, and I was looking at them. Chris is like, "What are you looking at?" And I'm like, "That doesn't look good." He said, "What?" I said,
4th gen Australian.
"That's broke." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, that's broke."
Yeah, put the rod like this, right? Hold it, bring that thing straight back down to that rod.
Reaper, you got a Gen 4 Austrian. Okay. Mine's a Gen 3.
Mine's a Gen. I think it's a Gen 3.
You know they got the Gen 5 out now.
Totally, you should find Joanne in marketing ASAP.
So many friends. Yeah, he said that night when it happened, man. He's like, "Yeah, I think I might have broke a finger or something." He showed a picture. Oh Lord. Well, we threw the rope and wrench that day. Good thing it didn't come down and stick nobody.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about, it bouncing off the tree and coming back at us.
Meningococcal disease or meningitis B.
Screwdriver to the chest. No.
To help prevent meningitis B in 10 to 25 months. Even if meningitis B is
that 5 is really nice.
for women to take. Meningitis B is different from the meningitis most teens are probably vaccinated.
Even so, I have a cat one.
Yeah.
Meningitis B. Our teens are getting that, Sarah.
I'm looking for a good vape mod. Want one that will last all day on one battery for a tank. Man, Mike, there's so many out there now. Mine's a tank, but it's also a rebuildable. And a battery, good battery lasting that all day. Man, there's so many out there. It depends on what you want to spend. There's cheap ones.
I got the 1911 and the Glock. That's the both worlds. The dude actually brought it, bring it back. I like that.
A Vape Presso, that's a good brand name. Vaporesso. Yeah, get you, because Mike, mine has a single 18650 battery, and you can plug a USB into it and charge it, or take your battery out and charge it. I've got one that you can actually vape it while it's plugged in. That one you can't.
He said one to vape it while you got it plugged in.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
I guess it's like having a cigarette, so you'd have to have it with you all times, right?
That particular one, you can't remove the battery out of it, so that's why they make it where you can vape it while it's plugged in.
Oh.
You can't switch the batteries out. These, you know.
I couldn't believe how dangerous they were until you start telling me about those things.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you don't, and people who are injured by them, a lot of them don't tell the truth. You know, all right, did you have it on while it was in your pocket? No. You know, it blew up in your face. You know,
so
was it a bad battery? Was it, you know?
Is that why everybody?
You don't go cheap when you go.
Is that why everybody walks around holding them in their hand, basically? It's dangerous to put in your pocket.
I wouldn't carry it in my pocket, no.
And pretty and sexy, an all-American mom.
For $5, those blues, yeah. Yep, Smart TFV8. Yep. 2-6 active cord head. He's a Wisemax Rolex mod.
She was the right combination of sexy and maternal.
Look at Reaper. He's putting out like the pro mod or something. He's like a highly recommended Smart TFV8 with the T6 acro cool heads and use a wide Jesus. It's amazing that you don't think something like that. I mean, I don't vape or smoke, but you just don't think that you guys would take and modify them things like that. You think that's just something you bought like that, you know?
Yeah, you can build your own from scratch. Done those. And when you get into them, man, it's just like drones. I mean,
right. That's what I mean. That's what it seems like.
John, yeah, the roof held up pretty good, man. Missing a lot of shingles, but I'm doing all right.
Next came the role of the love interest, the hot babe in the hot car.
Shingles is good. Only shingles is good. When it peels back the wood and all, that's not fun.
No, when you see plywood, that's no good. You have intrusion.
Yeah, Crystal showed that too about Steven with that $10 card. She showed it after the fact though.
My agent one day saying, "How'd you like to be in a movie?"
Yeah, and Reaper, I had a good friend that owned a couple of vape shops, and I did some favors for him. You know, I do some photography for him, and I'd get some good deals on stuff. But he sold his shops now, so.
That's not Twizzlers.
Sure.
Yeah, you've already bit that. No.
Right.
No.
It passed the smoke stopper test. I'm good to go.
Yes. Woo, woo. Good to go then, Dan. Well, I'm not telling you good to go. I think you're good to go. I'm not saying. It's like that thing is something happening. Damn, MD. My ears burning up, brother. Awesome, man. Be awesome to see that thing fly tomorrow. You're first in the family that I know of. Cairo 99. I'm definitely going to get that thing eventually. $100 and you get to build it. You can't beat that. All day long, you can't beat that. Oh, Dan, you want to roll?
Yeah, Reaper, I'm going to have to find a vape shop up here. I'm getting low on juice. And,
well, he said Alabama.
Yeah. Oh, there's several in this town. There's one right over here.
Right.
I have to walk to. But yeah, I'm getting low on juice, so gotta go get some more.
Now, Dan, was that all like a full build? Like no, everything was soldered or ESCs, the flight controllers, just like you normally would build, right? Damn, John, I would have did 10 shingles for $100.
Yeah, I'm yeah. I got to have fence replaced, and I'm gonna have somebody do it. You know what I mean? If they gonna give
Party
me
at Cap's house when he gets home. Anybody within the North Carolina area, family members, come up, show up, bang on the door, bring boxes.
You don't go banging on Cap's door. You know what happens when you bang on Cap's door?
Well, they don't know all that.
They'll learn quick.
We had a solder, XT60. Damn, so everything's plug and play with. Okay, I got you. Nice. Muslims there. Steven, only Steven. Oh, Dan, I can't wait to see what it flies like, man. Take it out, throw it up, throw it upside down, do the invert, spin, full power loop. Great for beginners like me. You're a beginner, but you're a advanced beginner. Check. You mean 100 anymore, John? If they were $10, there'd be a couple bills not being paid. I'll be buying a couple of those. I have the tool and knowledge and ride to get there. Hey, Nichi, woo woo! I'll fly, but the only way I'm flying. Dun, 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 dun. No airplane for me. No.
No Reaper. Mine's stock, man. The only thing I've done to mine is that white inlay on the stamped lettering on it. I try to keep everything I got stock. I don't. I might put some grips on it, and I might put some Traxxas grips or what's that other one? I can't even think right now. I've got them on. I try to put those grips on all my guns.
Steven, I'm down with. I don't probably understand what all you're saying, but I'm down with. Sounds good to me. I have I keep my Glock stock, or I put night sights on it. Can't remember. Refresh. Cap, you change your sights or keep stock?
I answered him.
Oh, sorry.
I'm keeping up with Chad. I got my phone looking at Chad. It keeps up with it.
I think I got night sights. I think I got night sights on mine. Glock had Glock's original sights, just the little white dots, right?
No, the rear is a little half a square, you know.
But they're just plain white.
Yeah. And if I changed any, well, I don't use your rear sights anyway, so I black all my rear sights out anyway.
I don't use no rear sights. I look.
I use front sights on.
Yep.
Ameriglo Spartan.
Everything up. Punch.
Yeah, night sight's good.
Race truck. Oh, Ed, you definitely have to have a backup. And when I went to the race yesterday, I had
billet sight. Yeah, billet sight. That's right.
3 other backups.
4. Yeah, I had 3 backups. So I looked at it that way. I had 4 chances. No, and I didn't go out there being stupid. I'm actually this PLA rolling my fingers on it. It's actually looking more promising than I thought. It doesn't seem as bad as what I thought. I thought it'd be like a spaghetti noodle, and it's not as flimsy. Is it still drifting, Dan? Yeah. Could you calibrate that ESC through there? But it's a D shot, so I guess you wouldn't want to calibrate it. It's getting warm in here.
Well, come sit in my chair for a minute.
I know that air conditioner is right there. Huh? I know I'm right in it soon. I don't think I'll be up late tonight. Man, I was whooped today. I was tired as heck. When I looked at Russell and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna lay down for a while," I shocked him because I never lay down during the day. Whatever, Cap is ready. Yeah, Nitchy, look, you hear him, Cap? Get it. He don't fly. Get him a ride. He there. He works the job. Nitchy be out there hammering on the fence. Come on, Cap. Bring me some drink out, man. I'm tired.
Bradley said he's got a 380 bullet in his left arm.
I know, Steven, but it's up to $23 now, I think it
A
is.
380 bullet in your left arm? I got a 380 bullet, but a bunch of them. They're back in that cabinet over there. I don't keep none in my arms. Bradley, a tough old man. Good night. 380 in the arm. Yeah, I saw it. That's where I saw that, Steven. Christmas says on that. Duffel bag and tools ready. You're awesome, Mitchie.
Oh, hell. John, we keep this one on like 64.
I'll be right back. Dana freezes them out.
No. It's weird because I can't sleep unless it's running. When it goes off, I wake up. When it comes back on, I go to sleep. No, the air. I don't have a fan in here, so there's no ceiling fan. I'm used to air moving, and you can feel the air moving off this thing. If it's not moving, I can't sleep. Should have bought a fan. I mean, go to Walmart and get one or something.
Yep. Chris has always got the air conditioning, but he's always also got a little, like, desk fan that he has blowing on him. Yeah, I know, right, John? 64 is cold.
But that's what the thermostat says, but it's not. You know, because I set it on 73. What we keep ours at home, it's not 73 degrees in here. I'll tell you that. It's a lot warmer.
Pretty fun day, right?
So I'm thinking they've got the bandwidth on this thermostat set where you think it's that cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it cool when I sleep. Got the big blankets on you.
And I ain't paying the power bill, so I'll crank it on down.
Burn it. 64 is cold. Nah, 64 is not cold. I turn our bedroom one down 61 every night. And it's like
icebox.
You get them go to the bathroom. Boy, it's like, whoa, it's like I go through Alaska just to go to the bathroom. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to end this because I don't plan on being up till 1 o'clock tonight.
If you are, you going to be by yourself?
Not tonight. I just want to turn the AC on, cool it down in there, and I'll be hitting that soon. Oh, wait, like 7. Just told her, John, she might come in and see it.
Hey, well, John, get you an automatic programmable thermostat that nobody has to know. You set what time, you get her snuggled up in bed, and then whatever time you set it for, it'll drop it down to wherever you want it to.
We don't care once we're snuggled down and comfortable. It doesn't matter after that. Let us go to sleep first.
Until you wake up. Well, it's cold in here, and then she goes to turn it back up on you.
But you know what to do. Mine's got an access code. You can cut it down, but it'll only keep that temperature for 20 minutes. Then it'll put it back to where.
Mine's got an access code. Damn. 007 on the heat.
Yeah, 20 minutes, it'll put it right back where it was.
That's crazy. Just to suit them for 20 minutes, huh?
Yeah. Thank you, Ed. Yeah, hopefully I'll be home for long, man. I got a feeling we'll be doing Thursday night shows from right here. He switched the remotes on the electric blanket.
Yeah. All right, guys, we appreciate you hanging out. Awesome having Kat with us on a Monday night. That's something different. Make me feel like it's either Thursday or Friday.
Oh, I wish it was Thursday or Friday.
Look, as long as I don't keep looking at him going, you'll end this man? Because he's usually got all the buttons on that side. I got the giant pound on the night. All right, guys, appreciate you hanging out. We love you guys. We will see you on Crystal Wednesday. Don't forget tomorrow, check out Sin and Earl RC. Got Crystal Wacky Wednesday on Wednesday. Does Val do a show on Tuesday anymore, or is she all?
I don't know.
I'm not sure as far as Val's schedule, if she does Tuesday nights or not. So check out Roger on Saturday night and Earl RC. I was gonna say Earl RC Crazy Eric. And we'll see you back here on Monday. Thank you guys.
All right,
Appreciate you guys.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Nietzsche.
Bye, guys.
Night.